Coach Ted Watkins of Moreno Valley, you guys had a kind of a close loss there to Cantwell, but you said you were down several players. You got to feel good though about some of the improvements you guys have seen since last week at Paloma Valley.
Yeah, we think that over the summer we've improved dramatically, and we were down a couple starters today. We're not going to make excuses about it, but overall this summer we've each kid has improved dramatically from where they were. Our quarterbacks have got better on their reads, our linebackers have got better on their reroutes, and we've just continued to get better, which is good for us over the summer.
Now, historically, you guys have been a run-oriented team. What's the point of coming to a passing tournament like this, especially when it's 104 degrees outside?
Well, you still got to get your defense their work. I mean, they still got to find their landmarks. They got to find their guys to reroute. And if you don't, you're so far behind the 8-ball compared to everybody else that you're in trouble. We do throw the ball. It's not that we just turn around and hand it off. We actually have some schemes that we can throw the ball a little bit, and we've been successful in these, but we just haven't had the group of kids that we felt comfortable doing it the last couple of years. So.
Last year, you made the mention after this game that you guys had great success in passing. It resulted in a 2-8 regular season schedule. The competitive spirit, though, of the kids today was very, very intense in getting into the quarters today.
And last year, with our quarterback, he was a great athlete. He wasn't a true quarterback, so anytime he'd see any kind of rush, he'd just take off and run. Mm-hmm. So that was part of the problem. We probably averaged calling 18 pass plays a year last year, and we just didn't throw the ball.
Right.
So, and we'll do the same this year. We'll run the ball 40 times, throw the ball 20 times. Try and be as balanced as 60-40 as best we can in that respect. So
you're showing two quarterbacks today. Talk about both of them.
One's a senior, one's a junior, and this is the first time since I've been at Moreno Valley in 7 years that we actually have a quarterback competition. And right now, even through the summer, they both won games for us during the summer. They've both had picks. They've both done great things. They've both done bad things. So, still going into the fall, it'll still be a two.
What are the names again, Coach?
Joshua Carrier and Steven Scroggins.
Okay. And I noticed the T-shirts of the kids too, playing for Coach V, the late Coach Villapando, who was tragically killed in that car accident on the 15 freeway. Talk about what that means to your program this year too.
Coach V was such a team-oriented, family-oriented guy that even though he was our line coach, the skill guys, everybody on our team, from the staff of our school all the way through our team, felt great love for Coach V. And I mean, he was just that type of guy that, he'd take you to your house after practice. It didn't matter. He'd stay after and wait for you. So, these kids understand that, he has a big part of what we are still. And it is on our shirts, that we're playing for Coach V, and we really feel that way. I mean, he's still a part of our program.
Right.
There's no doubt.
All right, the league, we've talked about this before. Very, very tough league. We saw 4 teams in the quarterfinals last year: Arlington, Rancho Verde, and yourselves. The league will be very, very difficult, don't you imagine?
Yeah, I think the top, probably 7, 8 teams, actually all the way through our league this year is very, very competitive. And yes, 4 of us, made it to the quarters here. I think our league, as far as the division that we're in, top to bottom, is probably the most competitive league,
right,
top to bottom.
And we saw Canyon Springs last week, and we saw Vista Del Lago, and obviously they have their athleticism and their strengths as well. So you're really talking about the depth of that league is going to be incredible.
Right, and we've thrown against Valley View twice during the summer, and they're much improved from last year. Really, the only team we haven't seen is Ramona, and so I know top to bottom our league is extremely tough this year.
Great. So what's your opening day? September 3rd, September 10th?
3rd.
3rd against Rialto?
At home.
So you have a little bit of a break, and then you guys go right to school on August 11th, right?
Yeah, we get 3 weeks off from today, and we're back to school August 11th, back to practice.
All right, great. Coach Watkins from Moreno Valley High School.
Valley View.